Hope you're doing well today. Hope you have nothing but good health, prosperity, a strong mindset, and a healthy vision for the future. It's easy to look at things in a vacuum, right? And not to consider everything from every angle. When you only look at the outcome and you don't look at the process associated to the outcome, you're going to overlook a lot of things. So I guess it's important to just be thorough. It's important to look at every aspect of a decision and look at the process that goes with that decision as opposed to just the outcome of the decision. It's kind of like when you enroll in like a school program, right? Like you go to school for a certain program or degree. A lot of the times we're taught to just look at what outcome will come out of it. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. But I am saying that if you overlook the process behind things, or you only look at the outcome, or you only look at the big picture and you overlook the process, you're going to be surprised by the amount of steps required for you to get in that situation, right? Now, does it pan out in the end? Of course it can, right? Especially if it's something you actually want to achieve. But you have to keep in mind that there's going to be a lot of sacrifices along the way. There's going to be a lot of hard work that you're going to have to put in up front to be able to get that payoff. It's easy to say you want something, but then to actually go and do it and follow through with it, then that becomes a whole different topic, because now you're putting in the work. Now you're staying up late studying, right? Now you have to balance assignments with living costs or just your day-to-day life. Now you have to balance work and school. Now you got to be able to do well in the course so that you can actually pass your classes. If you don't take time to really examine major life choices and really get a better understanding of what that actually looks like for you and the work that comes into getting to that goal, you're going to slow down, right? You're going to fall off. And then if you fall off of that goal, what's next for you? Are you just going to restart? Are you going to find something different? And when you go to find something different, you have to understand that's a whole different process in and of itself, because now you have to do something different that requires its own process. And don't let outside sources or influences sway your opinion, because they're not the ones that are going to have to do the things that you're doing to get to your goal. There's a lot of external pressure. There's a lot of pressure to do and live life in ways that other people want you to do. But having that sort of independence to be able to say, okay, this is what I want to achieve, understanding the process that goes into it and working towards it and being okay with the hard work associated to it will make a huge difference in what that process and journey looks like. If you do things that aren't your idea, the amount of work that goes into achieving significant goals can burn you out. So if it's a significant goal that doesn't have a good payoff, or a payoff that you believe is worth it, you're going to struggle and struggle and struggle just to end up doing something you don't like. So it's better, if you're going to be struggling anyways, struggle doing something that you want to achieve. Struggle doing something that's meaningful to you. If you have a better understanding of what you want to achieve, the process behind it, and what it looks like at the end of it, then at least when you make that sacrifice, it's going to be a sacrifice that you want to make and not something that others wanted for you. So have that independent thought, examine yourself, and see how you can reach the goals that you have for yourself, regardless of outside voices. Watch this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.